Hi everybody, it's Caressa again, and today we're going to be coloring from Japanese folk art coloring. I got this coloring book the other day at Five Below, and I thought we would do this page together. I'm going to be using posca colored pencils, and they look like this. They're pretty new to me. I don't know how long they've been on the market, but I really do enjoy them. I find them not similar to Prismacolor, but I feel like they're good on their own in a different way. I don't know how to describe it. I feel like they're a little drier, maybe not as creamy, but they blend well and they go on well, and they're very pigmented, so I love them. I'm going in with sort of a medium blue. I'm going to do the hair and maybe some blues, maybe some other colors. I don't know. We'll kind of feel it out together and see. I'm just kind of going in, I think, first where I feel like there would be shadow. Trying to get my head sort of up here so I can see what I'm doing. I wanted to say thank you also to the people who have been viewing my videos. I appreciate it a whole lot. I really do mean that. That's very kind of you. Also, anybody who leaves thanks or thumbs up rather, and things like that, I'd also like to say thanks to you too. I appreciate that a lot. Okay, I'm gonna go over here. Alright. Actually, I'll put a little bit of here too. Alright, so let's see. Actually, that needs to be shaded as well. Alright, let's see. Let us choose perhaps a different color. I'm going to go with this purple. Now, the purples in this set are a little weird. They're a little too red and a little too pink. They're not like a true violety purple. I don't know what the deal is there. I mean, they're still gorgeous colors, but it's just, I would really prefer if they put an actual purple in the set. Okay. I'm just going to kind of blend it into the blue. I'm doing kind of multicolored hair to give it some depth, so it's not just one color. I thought that would be interesting. Sorry, I gotta itch my face there. So yet again, how are you all doing out there in YouTube land? I hope you're all doing good. I just had lunch with my friend today, and she's actually the godmother of a cat. She's a cat mother. Her god cat, she helped her friend adopt a stray, and so now she's the godmother of the stray. She said, if anything ever happens to me, Precious comes to live with you. So she has a god cat now. Okay. Let me see. What about this color? This color is what I call Bulbasaur blue, because I've been coloring Pokemon lately, and this is Bulbasaur blue, you know. I'll have to color some Pokemon with you guys at some point in my Pokemon coloring book. I just got that one as well. I'm not sure how long it's going to take us to finish this picture, because I feel like it's a little more complex, so I'm not really sure how long it's going to take us. Now, I'm going to use a blender pencil, just a colorless blender pencil. I'm just going to kind of blend it out a little bit. Oh, I really like this brand. I just got these today. This came in the mail. This is Color. These are really soft. I really like the way these blend. And that's saying something because I have a Prismacolor blender, and I don't think it's as soft as this one. My Prismacolor one, I had to, well, I didn't have to, but I felt like I needed to order some new colorless blenders because my Prismacolor blender is like about that, well, it's not, let's not exaggerate, it's about that big. So I was like, maybe time to order some new blenders. Okay. Another tip I have for you here is I have my scratch paper. In between colors, wipe off your colorless blender because this purple will go on another color and then you'll be unhappy. Trust me, I've been there. So let's see. I'm going to use a pink and a violet for the skin tone. I'm kind of not going for a realistic skin tone because if you've seen like those old Japanese prints, you'll notice that people's skin tone was pretty much just white. So I'm just using pink and purple, a little pink and lavender rather, to just add some shading. Not really putting in a skin tone so much. I mean, you could do that if you wanted to. Just a little bit around the eyes maybe. But I'm just choosing to keep it mostly blank. You could do whatever floats your boat. You know what I mean? I'm thinking around the eyes. Maybe add a little zip. Maybe a little eyeshadow. Adds a little something something. Okay. Now, let's focus on the hair ornaments. Usually I would do yellow, and I think I'm going to do that now, but I'm going to, instead of, what am I trying to say? Instead of making it skew towards like a yellow, orangey gold like I would normally do, I think I'm going to skew it a little towards green, yellow-green. So the shadows are going to be more green. Just thought we'd mix it up a little bit. Coloring where I think there's shadow with the green. Okay. And then come in with my yellow. Don't really need to blend this part, so that's good. Okay. I'm going to come back with some more red to kind of tie it in with her eyeshadow. Put some red in the shading here, in the shadow here, rather. And then maybe some pink to tie it in with her skin tone. Or, well, you know, facsimile of a skin tone. Now, let us, actually before we move on from the hair ornamentation, I think I would like to put some glitter in there. So let's just get this gold glitter brush pen. I'm just going to simply swipe a little bit on here. Again, just to add a little something. There we go. And down here, you see this teacup? I'm actually going to add a little bit around the rim. And right here. There. All right. Now we're cooking with accelerants. Let's also, now that I'm looking at the whole thing, I kind of want to make like a compositional triangle. So, I'm not the best at composition, but I'm wanting the eye to kind of bounce between the gold here. I'm not the best at composition. That's one of my weak spots in art. Color is actually one of my strongest suits. I can match color and tone like nobody's business. But composition, I'm just like, I don't know, that looks about right. The problem is when it comes to composition, most people, the traditional art, how do I put this? The traditional art rules state things like unevenness and rules of 3 are the most aesthetically pleasing. But for somebody like me, I prefer things in even numbers. I prefer things evenly matched and very symmetrical. And art school teaches you that that is not aesthetically pleasing. So I struggle a lot with that because my natural inclination is very different than what perhaps most people's is. So I don't know. I guess it's just a learning curve. So I'm going to pick up another green. I'm going to pick up a lighter one this time. I'm going to pick up these two. Sorry, my eye's itching. And I think I'll go ahead and do this part here of the kimono. Actually, before I do that, you're going to think I'm crazy, but we're going to do a little bit of complementary. We're going to pick up like a vermilion-y reddish orange color. And we're going to start putting that in the shaded areas. This is going to be the most dark places, the absolute darkest places on the green area. Okay, so like right here. Right there. And then we're going to come in with our darker green, and we're going to start, we're going to go over the orange and we're going to fade it out into our darker green. And then we're going to use our lightest green. I don't know why my voice is so froggy today. I apologize. So now we have this. And I'm going to take my blender pencil. Don't forget I cleaned it off. And I'm going to start in the darkest areas and I'm just going to blend. There we go. I like that kind of variation. It gives it a lot of depth, putting that orange in there, in my opinion. So now we've got our greenish yellow part here. Let's see, what should we do with this? How about we bring a little bit of purple in there? Because it'll go, again, yellow and purple are complementary colors, and also it'll tie into the hair, which already has some purple in it. So let's go with some purple. And we'll use this as our shadow color, this darker blue. The purples are, like I said, the purples are kind of scanty in this particular set. I don't really know what the thought process was there. I mean, I would prefer some better purple coverage in the set, personally. Okay. I'm going to keep the shading a little simple on this because we've got a lot going on with the leaves going on here. So I'm not trying to make it too complicated. I mean, you could if you wanted to, but I'm just kind of like, you know, nah. We are going to blend it out, though, because it's a bit streaky. Alright, so let's take our blender pencil and start blending it out. You know, this is Color is the name of this, if you're interested in knowing what blender pencil I'm using. I do recommend this blender pencil. It's very nice. The only thing is it came in a set with a burnishing pencil, which to me, I was like, okay, well, what's the difference? The difference is, in my opinion, that the burnishing pencil doesn't work very well. I have no idea what the deal is there. It does, and I mean, I know it's supposed to be for burnishing, but in my opinion, it doesn't work well for burnishing. It doesn't work well for blending. I don't know really what it's for. Whatever. Live and learn, I suppose. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Oh, you know what? This part here. Let's get a little more gold going on here. Don't see why we shouldn't. Still part of this 3. Your eye's kind of trying to bounce around here, in my opinion. So I think it works. Alright. Now, I'm not really sure what I want to do here. Here, though, let me see if I'm in frame. Here, though, on her sleeves, I want to continue this green. So let's go ahead. Is that the same? I'm going to just do a little spot. I don't think that's the same. Do you be the same red? I think this is the same one. Okay. So again, in the darkest of darkests, we're going to put our orange. Okay. Now we're going to come back with our dark green. We're going to make sure we're in frame. And we're overlapping the orange, like I said. Next, put in our lightest green. And we're going to blend. I should have wiped off my pencil. I forgot to do that. It's okay. It's okay. It'll all be alright. Okay. Just wipe that off a little bit. A lot of artists would suggest that you take like a soft like makeup brush that you keep specifically for this, and when you get shavings, just brushing it away rather than doing like this with your hand, because you could smear it. I'm not like that. I'm just not professional enough, so I just do like that. But anyway, we finished a lot today, but we're going to come back and we're going to do more. So I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope you come back, like and subscribe, no pressure. And I hope you've had a great day, and I hope you'll continue having a great day. Have a good time. Bye.